And I request all the devotees, please try to join with me in prayers. I'll share the prayer sprint. As expected, today we have a less attendance because of our Lakshmanatam, I think. Already Mataji said that Prabhu we cannot join. Okay, for them, we'll send the recordings. Don't worry about it. I'll share the PPT. Can anyone please confirm me whether my screen is visible or not? Okay, I'm sharing now. Yes, I shared it. Can anyone confirm me? Is my screen is clear and visible?
Yes, Prabhuji, it is viewable.
Thank you so much.
It is clear.
Okay, if you can do the prayers, please try to do the prayers along with me, or else try to recite these prayers in your mind. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Chaitanyam Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadhantakam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri
Sri Guru Vaishnavamcha
Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana
Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam
Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijasaitam Sri Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Devam
Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakam Shah Hey Krishna Karuna
Sindhu Dinabande Jagatpate
Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha
Radha Kanta Namostute
Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radha
Gaurangi Radhe
Vrindavaneshwari
Vrindavaneshwari
Vrishabhanu Sute Devi
Vrishabhanu
Pranamami
Pranamami
Haripriye
Haripriye
Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa
Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa
Sindhubhyeva
Sindhubhyeva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini
Namaste Saraswati
Namaste
Devi
Saraswate Devi
Gauravani
Gauravani
Pracharini
Pracharini
Nirvishesha
Nirvishesha
Shunyavadi
Shunyavadi
Paschatya
Paschatya
Dekshitarini
Dekshadharini
Jai Sri Krishna
Sri Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda Shri
Nityananda Sri
Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhara
Gadadhara Sri
Vasadi
Vasadi
Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda
Vrinda
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
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 Hare Rama
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 Hare
Rama
Hare.
Hare Hare.
I request all the devotees, if you can, please do the prayers, at least these prayers along with me. Please try to do it after me. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langaite girim yatrupatam vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramanandavado Chaitanya Ishwaram. Thank you so much for joining in today's session and at the same time for joining in today's prayers also. Okay, without further delay, we will start our session. Quickly, we recap what we have discussed yesterday. Can anyone remember what is the acronym for yesterday topic?
Head.
We're continuing this topic again. Yes, who said
Head.
this? Head?
Swapna.
Swapna Mataji. Very good. Thank you, Mataji. Okay,
Thank
here. Bharat Prabhu saying here, it's not ear Prabhu, it's head Prabhu. Okay. And can anyone say what is head? H stands for?
Hearing.
Hearing. We have to hear very carefully. Krishna talked elaborately about this hearing. Okay, yesterday we almost done only hearing part. Can anyone say what E stands for?
Everywhere and essence.
Everywhere and essence. Yes, very nice, very nice. Very well. Next, A stands for
Accept and reject.
accept and reject. Whether we have to accept Supreme Personality of Godhead or we have to reject. Okay, next,
Demigods.
demigods. Okay, why ISKCON use this word? Very controversial topic. We will try to discuss it. Without further delay, just we'll recap what we have discussed yesterday. I'd like to thank Vasanta Mataji. I'm seeing you for the first time. Hope this is your first class or you are attending offline, Mataji, like you are attending any recordings.
Attended only one class, Prabhuji.
You know, sure. We have shared the recordings also, Mataji. You can
Yeah,
go through the
okay. I
recordings.
will go through it, Prabhuji.
Okay. And yesterday we discussed many important points and we discussed the importance of hearing. Okay, hearing is very important. Actually, we discussed it. Actually, if you love anyone, we have to hear more about that person. That's the reason. Generally, in our office, there was a tradition. When almost many employees join together, when they get engaged with any girl or if they get engaged with any boy, okay, there is a tree. We used to call them as engagement tree. Means after engagement, we don't find him in his seat. Every time we will go to there and he will stand nearby the tree and he will talk to them. The reason for talking is generally if you want to have a relation with that person, we want to hear more about it. And similarly, if you want to hear more about Krishna, then that love reciprocation will develop with him. That is the reason we have to hear more. Okay, the goal of Bhagavad Gita, we discussed it. The goal of Bhagavad Gita is not only for detachment, but to attach with Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Detachment will easily come when we attach to Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you have attachment to Krishna, then all our bad habits also go away from our account. These things we have discussed. We discussed in first sloka itself. Like hearing is very important. Krishna talked about that, and it will clear all our doubts. And in second sloka, if you see, Krishna is everywhere. Krishna is saying that he is the cause of everything. And third, if you often see, like, why everyone is not surrendering to Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead? This question asked by Arjuna. Okay, and in last sessions, we discussed like why we don't surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead. What will happen to them? If they surrender, what will happen to others? Why people are surrendering to Devi Devatas? These things also we are going to discuss. And part one, we discuss elaborately in this topic only. We discussed two important points, Jnana and Vijnana. Okay, Jnana means greatness. We generally hear about greatness of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vijnana means we will know the sweetness of Supreme Personality of Godhead also. Both are important. And we discussed about Jnana and Vijnana in different perspective also. Jnana means knowing the relation between soul and body is called Jnana. And Vijnana means knowing about soul and relation with Supreme Soul is called Vijnana. Arjuna asked beautiful questions at exactly at that point. That's the reason we will get more slokas from Krishna. Okay, who will learn this knowledge? Okay, Krishna. Arjuna asked to Krishna, who will learn this knowledge? And Krishna said that famous sloka, Manishyanam Sahasreshu Kaschit Yatadisiddhe Yatatamapi Siddhanam Kaschin Mamveti Tatvata. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and out of those who achieve this perfection, hardly knows me in truth. And I congratulate all the devotees because you are the rarest persons in this creation, because you are showing some interest and you are attending these classes. That's the reason you're very fortunate. And we discussed like Krishna is everywhere. We discussed Bhumi Rapo Nalova Yurkam Manor Buddhirevacha, like that sloka also we discussed. Krishna is saying earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. All together, this 8 constitute of my separated energy. Krishna is saying these are our separated energy. And why he called separate energy? Because Krishna is Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. He is not only Ishvara for one Loka, Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. We discussed about material world and spiritual world with different examples. We discussed it. We discussed about internal potency and eternal potency. Okay, as a cloud, okay, stops the vision of looking at the sun. Similarly, our anarthas will block our vision. We cannot see Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, this type of Bhagavad Gita classes will help us to remove that obstacles like lust, anger, guilt. greed will go away from us, and we can have a love towards Supreme Personality of Godhead. We have to transfer from lust to love. We have taken different example previous classes also. Am I speed, or is the speed is okay for you?
Somewhat speeded.
Okay, actually, this is little summary. That's the reason I'm going little speed. I'll try to slow down once we come to our topic.
It's okay, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Actually, I know I can sense myself. That's the reason I'm asking you. And Krishna talked about everything is created by me. You may ask me why I cannot see Krishna. Okay, we have taken example of this Kantimala. On this Kantimala, Tulsis are there, but we cannot see the thread. But because of this thread only, this Tulsi Mala string together. Similarly, because of Supreme Krishna only, all these lokas are there. All these lokas are staying at their respective places. We discussed how great God is with an example of sesame seeds. If you take sesame seeds in a gunny bag, if I throw it in a room, is it possible for you to count?
No, Prabhuji.
No.
We have taken this example and we talked that this many material worlds are there. One world, in one material world, what is there with the picture we will try to see in our today's session. This is about only material world, and this is only 1/3. Krishna is talking about 3/4 of my energy is there in spiritual world. What is that? That also we will discuss. And we talked about 3 types of miseries. Generally, we have 3 types of miseries. In today's session also, we are going to discuss more about it. Okay, actually, soul is very pure. Soul is Satchidananda. But because of this false ego, we are not seeing our vision very clearly. By this attending classes, this false ego will go. There are 2 types of egos, as I mentioned you. False ego and true ego. Okay, Ravana represents false ego. He wants to enjoy more. Whereas Hanuman represent true ego. We need to transfer, as I mentioned, we need to transfer from lust to love. Okay, generally Krishna says, I create and I maintain, I destroy this. Okay, atheistic may do many arrangements, like those who don't believe in Supreme Personality of Godhead, they will make all arrangements in this world. Okay, like I want permanent home, permanent residence, permanent car, like that. They will make all arrangements, and they think that by making these arrangements, I can live happily. Is it so? Can they live happily permanently in this world?
No, that's not
No,
possible.
Prabhuji.
This is not possible. Krishna is saying this world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Okay, these are dukkhalayam. In dukkhalayam, dukkhas only will be there. If I go to supermarket which sells only mango shop, if I go and ask there, I want apple, can I get apple over there?
No, Prabhuji.
This is called dukkhalayam. Only at here you will get only dukkhas. Whatever arrangements you make, but you may not succeed in this. Okay, and you may ask me, Prabhu, how can I love Supreme Personality over Krishna? I don't have intimate relation with him. That's the reason we are hearing more. Why we have to hear more about our Supreme Personality of Godhead is our Father. He says, Aham Bijam Pradam Pita. Means whatever Bija is given by Supreme Personality of Godhead. When you are getting this body, everything, whatever in creation, everything is created by our Father, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then we have to know more about Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Lord creates not only this, many universes. And Krishna is a time factor. Because of that Krishna only, this everything is moving. Have you ever seen that one day when you wake up and sun has not come? Have you ever experienced that?
No.
No, Prabhuji.
No, exactly at designated time, sun will rise. Actually, sun does not rise. We will rotate in such a way that we are thinking that sun is rising. But everything system arranged by Krishna, there is no flaw in it. Okay. In our understanding, there may be a flaw, but in Krishna's creation, there is no flaw. If you know about these things, then we can know about many things. Okay. Inside this universe also, Krishna creates everything only for us to enjoy. Okay, you try your best, try to enjoy, but you may not succeed in this. And there is a Krishna told that you surrendered to Krishna. Why we have to surrender to Krishna? These things we will discuss in today's session. If you look at 15th chapter, 13th sloka, Krishna says, Krishna, I entered into each planet by my energy, they stay in orbit. Okay, and we know the distance between Earth to Sun. We know that Earth is rotating at particular direction. Earth is there. Have you ever seen that Earth is dropping from its position?
No, Prabhuji.
Earth is going little near to Sun, little away from the Sun. Have you ever experienced or ever heard about this?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Krishna creation is so perfect that there will not be any mistakes. And we have 9 planets. Generally, Pluto is the last. Am I right? Am I right or wrong? Srinidhi Mataji can answer it. I think many of us may forget it. Like after completing our 10th, we will forget everything. And our last planet is 9. And scientists declared that there are no 9 planets because the planet is moving here and there. It is sometimes it is coming between 7 and sometimes it is going between 8. Like that, they removed it. There actually science. What is science? One time, one Prabhuji asked, "What is science?" He said, "What is your understanding about science? You are defining it as a science. But what is science? You don't know." Like that, he said. It may word jugglery, but if you can focus this, you can understand more about it. Actually, they are thinking that planet means they have to move only in particular orbit, then only it's called planet. Like that they are saying. But if you look at Pluto, it is coming in between 7 and 8. Again, it is going to the designated place. Have you ever heard in the news that Pluto has come and clashed with another planet? There is no other planet. Have you ever seen this? We have never heard about this because
No, Prabhuji.
Krishna is in orbit. That's the reason he's making sure that it will not clash with any other planet. Okay, during Pralayakal, everything will go. That is different matter, but they will not dash with each other. Everything is maintained by Krishna. Krishna is the source for all beauty, opulence, you name anything. Krishna is the source. Okay, from Krishna, okay, we'll talk about one planet. That is in one planetary system, there are 14. Again, in one universe, there are 14 planetary systems are there. In that, Earth is one. Before coming to Krishna consciousness, I know about only 2 things. When you leave this body, either we'll go to Swarga or Naraka. Will go to Swarga or Naraka, hell or heaven. Only these 2 I know. But after coming to iskcon Krishna consciousness, I had know about 14 planetary system. In that center one is Earth. Okay, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Patala, like that below are there. Okay, means Burloka, Borloka, Swargoloka, okay, Tapaloka, Jnanaloka, like Satyaloka, like the different lokas are there in upper also. Okay, before coming to Krishna, I know only about 2 lokas only, either Swarga or Naraka. Krishna is talking about this planetary system also. I have a picture, I'll try to show with you so that you can have an easy understanding of this. Yeah. Can you see this picture? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can I zoom it?
Yes.
This is one universe. This one universe center. Now, center, notice middle is Earth. I'm keeping my pointer here. Okay, as I mentioned, you Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. These are below planetary systems. If you go here, then you will suffer. Then if you go to higher planetary system, like Gorloka, Swargaloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, okay, then you will enjoy more. We had about only Swargaloka. Am I right or wrong? Many times we hear about the 7 heavens. But this is only one universe. Like this, thousands, millions of universe are there. It is very difficult for us to count also. This is the creation of God, Supreme Personality of Krishna. Then if you hear these type of things, then we will have understanding about Supreme Personality of God, how great he is. And after some time, we will come to know how much sweet Krishna is. These things also we will come to know about this Krishna. From this Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, one Brahma will come out. Okay, from Brahma, this universe will be created. This 14 planetary system created by Brahma. Okay, generally, if you have any problem, we will go here and there and we will try to find our solution. But Krishna is saying that there is no need to go here and there. You just surrender to me. Like that Krishna is saying. But we are finding difficult to surrender to Krishna. Why? The reason is because of our false ego. Okay, why I have to surrender to Krishna only? Why not others? Like that, with this type of mentality, is that the reason Krishna is giving opportunity for us. Okay, beta, you want to surrender to anyone, you can surrender. There is no issue. There is no need to surrender to only me. Krishna never says that. Whatever way you want to try, you try. But Krishna is giving answer also. Okay, Krishna is saying, I am the original seed of all existence. Aham bijam pradampita. I am the seed giving father. With the intelligence, you will come to know. Krishna is saying, in yesterday's session we discussed, Krishna is the like strength of the strong person. Okay, Krishna talked about many things. I am the taste in water. Everything Krishna talked about. But because of our condition, we may take different positions. Like sometimes when you get up early in the morning, when you attend in this type of classes, then you'll be in goodness. Okay, if you go to party, okay, everyone is dancing over there, then everyone is started enjoying, they're showing their opulences, then at that time our mood will go towards passion. Okay, I want to be like this, I want to be very smart, like that. In this way it will go. If you're in bad association, that is called ignorance. Okay, these are manifested by Krishna only. Okay, Krishna is giving every opportunity for us. Okay, you want to enjoy, you try to enjoy and try to be happy. But frankly speaking, we cannot enjoy. That deal, like deluded by the three modes, goodness, passion, and ignorance, the whole world does not know me. Krishna is saying that by these three modes we cannot know Krishna. We have to raise above goodness. You may think that by goodness we can know about Krishna. No, there is a sattva guna, there is shuddha sattva. In shuddha sattva only we come to know about Krishna. And Krishna is saying in 14th sloka, the divine energy of mind consisting of three modes of nature, it is very difficult to overcome. Krishna is saying divine energy of mind means which I have created, it is very difficult to overcome. For example, I gave you a washing machine. I told you it is very difficult for you to operate. If you ask me, I will tell you the procedure, then only you can operate it very nicely. If you try to operate it by your own, it may spoil. Will you operate?
No, Prabhuji. No,
Or we will ask the person who has manufactured it, okay, Baba, you please give me some guidelines how to operate it. Like that, we will ask. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Similarly, Krishna is saying at here, it is very difficult to overcome. Then what Krishna is giving solution? Let's see the solution. Okay, I try to read this sloka along with me. Line by line, I will read it. Daivi Esha Gunamayi.
Devi
Gunamayi.
Mama Maya Duratyaya.
Mama Maya Duratyaya.
Mam Evai Prapadyante.
Mam Evahi Prapadyante.
Mayam Etam Tarantite.
Mayam
Mayam Tarantite.
I'll read the center sloka one time. Daivi Esha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mama Evai Prapadyante Mayam Eti Tarantite. Krishna is saying this. Can anyone please raise your hand and read the translation? Please raise your hand. Yes, Uma Mataji, Likit Mataji or Prabhuji, can you please?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes, go ahead.
Translation. Hare Krishna. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it.
Krishna is saying that this material world is created by me. Okay, in the modes like Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, different modes are there. These modes are difficult to overcome. The person who has created this is saying that divine energy of mind consisting of three modes of material nature is difficult to overcome. But one who surrender unto me can easily cross it. Yesterday we have taken example of dog. Okay, for example, you went to your friend home and suddenly dog started running to you to bite you. At that time, you have 2-3 options. Either run away from that place, or else take some stick and try to beat that. Okay, or else surrender to the dog. Okay, fourth option is call your friend. What do you think? What is your best option?
Calling my friend.
If I call my friend, suddenly he will understand, Arey, dog might be chasing him. He will say, puppy, keep quiet. Then dog will go and sit near to the owner and will like move his tail. Okay, I surrender. Similarly, if you surrender to Krishna, okay, then Maya will not attack you. This is the importance of this sloka. Only thing we have to surrender to Krishna. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Krishna never says it's impossible, but it is saying difficult. We have 2-3 options. Whatever options you want to take, you can take. But Krishna is saying an easiest option for us. And after that, Arjuna asks, okay, then everyone will be surrendered to you. Then they can easily liberate. Then Krishna is saying, no. Those who are miscreant, grossly foolish, who are lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and whose partake of the atheistic nature of demons, they do not surrender to me. Yesterday we discussed, like generally, many people will give arguments. Why I have to surrender to God? Why God is great? Everything is happening naturally. Like that they will say. If you go and explain anything to him, they don't listen. Because Krishna is saying that their intelligence is stolen. They don't have proper knowledge. They will not surrender unto me. Okay. And like Krishna told another thing also. Like, who will surrender unto you? Then Arjuna asked, who will surrender unto you? And Krishna said, the 4 kinds of pious men. Okay. Being like they begin to render some devotion service unto me. Okay. The first person is distress. If you are in distress, you will surrender to Krishna. If you desire of wealth, if you want any wealth, you will surrender to Krishna. Inquisitive, I want to know more about Krishna. And the person who search for knowledge of absolute, who is the absolute person, okay, let me inquire like that. These persons will surrender to the Krishna. Other persons cannot surrender to the Krishna. Who is saying this?
Krishna.
Krishna is saying. If Krishna is saying, is it possible for us, any chance for us? Okay, like no, Krishna is saying wrong. Can we say this?
No, Prabhuji, we can't.
No, we already saw in our material world also. Many people, they don't believe in God. Okay, many people don't practice spirituality. Even after listening to the classes also, these type of people are there. That's the reason we have 2 options. Okay, whether to accept or reject it. Okay, can anyone read this sloka? Yesterday we stopped here only. Please raise your hand, try to contribute. Uma Mataji, yes, Mataji, Uma Mataji, go ahead.
Accept or reject. 7.13 to 7.19. 4 kinds of men who never surrender. 4 kinds of men who surrender. Jnani is better. Devotee is rare.
Okay, these things we'll discuss it elaborately for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, as I mentioned you. Okay, Daivi Esha Gunamayi Maya Duratya Mamevai Prapadyante Mayam Eti Tarantite. Okay, the divine energy of mind consists of 3 modes of nature. It is difficult to overcome, but those who surrender, the word this surrender is very important here. Onto me can easily cross behind you. Okay, who is Muda? Can anyone read this sloka? No, sorry, slide. Yes, Kushalnath Prabhu. Kushalnath Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Kushalnath Nigam Prabhu.
Hello, Muda, the grossly foolish, hard-working asses.
Second.
Naradhama, uncivilized people considered lowest of mankind.
Okay. Maya Partha Jnana.
Maya Partha Jnana, mislead intellectuals of society.
Okay. Ashram Bhava Shritam.
Ashram Bhavashitam, the demonic natured people.
Yes. At bottom also there is a sloka. You please try to read, Prabhu.
Those misreignt who are grossly foolish, who are lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by the illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Kushalnath Prabhu. Okay, first is the Muda. Okay, Muda, they don't surrender to Krishna. Who are these Mudas? If you look at the picture at right side, we showed some pictures. Okay, grossly foolish, hardworking asses. Okay, this donkey knows that, okay, if he get released from the owner, then wherever he want, he can go and eat the grass. But what they will think is, the asses think is, they will work hard from morning to evening. Okay, then they will be happy by getting the grass. This type of people, they don't surrender. And Naradama, uncivilized people, considered lowest among mind. Okay, these are people, okay, they will sit on a tree and they will cut their own stem. And if you go and tell him that if you cut this stem, you will fall down, he will say, go and do your work. I don't believe in you. Like that, they will cut their own stem which they are sitting, and they will fall down definitely. Okay, Maya Partha Jnana, misleaded intellectuals in society. Many people's like, even though they are educated, they also don't surrender to Krishna. Okay, we saw one apple like Newton's. Okay, Newton saw that when happiness fallen, he observed that why apple has come to the ground, why it is not went up. Okay, there may be some gravitational force. He invented this gravitational force. Okay, after inventing this gravitational force, only that force is there. Before that, it was not there.
It was there, Prabhuji.
It was there, Prabhu.
Who created that? No one will ask this question. Even though they are intelligent, with that intelligence also given by Krishna, with the same intelligence, they will question God. No, there is no God. Like that. Even though intellectuals are there, they don't believe in God. This is about, okay, Maya Partha Jnana, misleaded intelligence. Okay, Ashram Bhava Ashritam, the demonic nature people, like demonic nature people, we can't talk about them. Even though, like Duryodhana, Supreme Personality of Godhead present in front of him. Okay, many times he proved his supremacy, but even though he don't believe, in front of him. Not that, okay, God is not there. Nowadays, people are asking if God is there, come and, give attendance in front of me. Like that, they will say. Okay, yesterday we will take an example. If Prime Minister is there, I don't believe Mataji, you please bring here, then only I will believe. Is it intellectual question?
No, Prabhuji.
No. We can call him it as a fool. Because if you don't believe, what is there if you don't believe or believe? But Supreme Personality of Godhead is there. And four kind of men who surrender to Krishna. These things also we will discuss. I'll share the screen. Can any other give devotee chance to new devotees also to read it? Kaushalna Digambar, who got the chance. Any other devotee, please come forward and read the slide. Yes, Vijay Kalyani Mataji, go ahead.
Kinds of men who surrender. It is
Artha.
Artha, the distressed. Artha, Arthi, that is those desirous of wealth. Jignasa, the curious. Jnani, the one in search of knowledge. O best among the Bhartas, four kinds of pious men begin to render devotional service unto me: the distressed, the desire of wealth, the inquisitive, and he who is searching for knowledge of the absolute.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Okay, generally, many times, frankly tell me, when you have problem, then we will go to temple. Am I right, Arun?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
This
Prabhuji.
is first category. Krishna is saying that distress. If you have any problem, then we will get many calls also. Prabhu, I am finding this problem, how to solve this. Okay. If you are happy, have you ever seen in happy times, Prabhu, I am very happy. Today, let me go to Krishna and I share my happiness with Krishna. Have you ever felt like this? Frankly tell me.
No, Prabhuji.
Very less devotees are there. They will go and they'll share their happiness with Krishna also. But many times, many people will go to Krishna when they're distressed. Krishna, why only it is happening to me? Why not others? Why every time it is happening to me, Krishna? Why is God is there? Why it is happening to me? Like this, we will go and ask Krishna. This is first category. Okay. Second category is desire of wealth. If you don't have wealth, we will go and ask. Am I right or no? If you have any financial problem or any other problem, okay,
Yes,
regarding
Prabhuji.
wealth issue,
Yes,
we'll go
Prabhuji.
and ask.
Yes,
Yes,
If
Prabhuji.
if we get stuck in any cases also, like court cases or something else, we'll pray to God. God, please sanction this. I'll be happy like that. This is about second category, desire
Yes.
of wealth. And third is curious. I want to know about God. Okay, let me study. This is called third category. And fourth category is jnani, the one who is search of knowledge. And out of these four, who is the best? Can anyone guess?
Fourth
Jnani.
one, Prabhu.
Jnani.
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 Okay. Gnani is the best. We can answer it very easily because with the intelligence is trying to find Supreme Personality of Godhead. I'll ask you a counter question in a different way. For example, you have some friends. You have some friends. Okay, one friend called you. He is regularly asking you money. He is regularly asking you. One time you gave. He has not returned it. Second time you gave with some okay courtesy and because of relation. You second time also you given him. Okay, third time when he call, will you pick his call?
No, Prabhuji.
Will you like?
Obviously, no. No, Prabhuji.
I don't like him also. Okay, second type of category is okay. Second type of category example is asking you for suggestions. He will call you regularly. Arey, I have this problem. Can you please suggest me? I have this problem. Please suggest me. Like that, he is calling you. Okay, you like that person?
No,
Okay, you will say that okay because of
Okay,
friend
okay.
is having some problem. Okay, let him call. I'll try to solve it. Like that, I may think and I'll attend his call. And third type of
Yes.
people, okay, he wants to know about you because he is having a relation with you. He want to know more about you. He's curious of you. This is about third category. But another friend is there. You scold him also. You scold, you ask him to get out of from here also, you say whatever you want, but even though he lovingly coming to you. Out of these four, whom do you like more?
last one, Prabhuji.
Last one.
He is making you some okay devotional services with you, loving exchanges with you, then you love that person. Krishna is also saying the same thing. Okay, out of these four, who is the best? Arjuna asked. Then Krishna said, of those, the one in full knowledge who is always engaged in my pure devotional service is the best. And Krishna is certifying that, okay, I am very dear to him and he is also very dear to me. Krishna is saying he is very dear to me. You can imagine if you want to become dear to Krishna, then you have to do some devotional service to him, unconditional devotional service to him. And what will happen to that person? Okay, Krishna is saying, all these devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous souls, but who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider to be just like me, myself. Being engaged in my transcendental service is sure to attend me. He's saying he definitely will attend me. He is the highest and most perfect goal he achieved it. Okay, but what will happen to us? Why we don't surrender to Krishna? Why we don't surrender? We know got this knowledge. How do you surrender into Krishna? What is lagging?
Prabhu, say that again. You will attend to me. Say that again. I did not get it. Please explain again.
Okay. Krishna is saying that all these devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous souls, but one who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider to be just like myself, being engaged in my transcendental service, is sure to attain me the highest and most perfect goal he achieved. Got it, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay. And what will happen? What Krishna is saying about these people also, we will see with a nice sloka. Okay. Can anyone read? Please raise your hand, try to read. Hare Krishna. Can anyone read? Yes, 4 hands raised. We'll give to Srinidhi Mataji. Go ahead. Srinidhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Jnanis are best of the four, but bhaktas are best of all. Pure devotee is very rare.
I'll read this sloka. Bhaunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvam iti samahatma sudurlabhaha. Yes, Mataji, read.
After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all and cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare.
Okay, Krishna is saying that many people are there, but only few people surrender to me. Krishna is saying after many births and deaths, who is actually knowledge. With knowledge, if you surrender to me, then such a soul is very rare. That is the reason I told you, you are very fortunate, you are very souls, very great, rare souls, you are attending this type of classes. Many people, if you go and tell this knowledge, same knowledge, if you go and tell to some of your friends, they will say, are you mad? Like that. Am I right? They will look to you as if you are a mad person. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
exactly,
Prabhuji. Yes,
Prabhuji.
exactly, it happens in society.
Yes.
It's happening.
But what will happen to the persons, even though after getting this knowledge, many people, why they don't surrender to Krishna, the reasons are mentioned. Yeah. Okay. And Krishna is saying that why Arjuna asked one beautiful question. Even after hearing this knowledge, why people are not surrendering to you? Krishna is answering these questions in other slokas of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I don't have time. I cannot read all the slokas, but we'll try to summarize it. Okay, Krishna is saying that I'm seated in everyone's heart. Krishna is saying that I'm seated in everyone's heart. Okay, I'll share this sloka. Can anyone read the translation by raising a hand? Yes. Surendra Kumar Prabhu, go ahead.
Prabhuji, translation. I am in everyone's heart as the super soul. As soon as one desires to worship some demigod, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to that particular deity.
Particular deity. Thank you so much. You ask me why people are not surrendering. Okay, our religion, especially Sanatana religion, is so great. Never God says that only you surrender to me. Only you surrender to me. Krishna never said. Your wish. To whomever you want to surrender, you surrender. I'll give that faith also. Many times we try our best. We'll surrender to husband, we'll surrender to mother, we'll surrender to brother, sister. All the time we get frustrated. And Krishna is saying that if you want to surrender to Devi Devatas also, you surrender. As I told you earlier, I was aware of only Swargaloka. Only Swargaloka. In Swargaloka, there are like 33 crore Devatas are there. Okay, if you want some obstacle to be removed in your account, I'm not saying that we should not worship them. We have to give respect to them. We have to worship them, but with the proper attitude, we have to worship them. Otherwise, we may not get the benefit out of it. I'll give you a simple example. You will understand easily. For example, can I go to sun god? Can I ask Lakshmi?
No.
No, Prabhuji. No.
No.
Okay. If I go to Vigneshwara, Vigneshwara means he will remove the obstacles. If I go to Vigneshwara, can I ask for help?
No, Prabhu.
We cannot ask help also. But have you ever noticed, for example, all the Devi Devatas, okay, king is Indra. Have you heard about this?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
I heard.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Okay. Indra, one time he got little puffed up. I like to share this story and we will know the importance of Devi Devatas and who is the head of the Devi Devatas. Indra, one time he got puffed up. Okay. And he was thinking that he is the head. He's thinking that sometimes we also feel if teacher asks you to, okay, be a leader for some time, you act like you are the in charges for everyone. Sometimes many students act like this. Okay, Indra also a little puffed up and he was thinking that I am the creator of everything and he started doing like this. And Krishna could understand this and he want to test. And Vrajabhumi, in Vrindavan, all Gopi, Balas, everyone is preparing for Indra Puja. And Krishna went and told him, why you are performing Indra Puja to Indra? Don't perform this time. You perform to Govardhan. Then they perform on, like there was big story happened, but in a short, I am trying to summarize you. In a short, everyone started performing puja for Govardhan. At that time, Indra got very much angry. Okay, actually, anger should not be there. As I told you earlier, if you remember it or not, the person who are in transcendental nature, they will be free from anger, lust, greed, jealousy, and everyone. He will be free from everything. But the person who is in lower category, they will have these things. Whereas in between categories, hope you remember it, Devi Devatas, they are in between. Okay, they have little bit, they will have this on, they will have little bit good qualities also. Okay, out of this little anger and pride, they are not doing some Indra Puja to me, they started worshipping the stone. Okay, what they are thinking is, let me show who am I. Okay, like that, he sent Samarthaka rain, clouds. Samarthaka clouds are sent when there is a devastation is happening, like Pralaya Kala. During Pralaya Kala, they has to send this rains, but he sent it immediately. That go and destroy everyone in Rajabhumi. Then for 7 days and 7 nights, okay, Indra tried to kill the Vrajavasis. But little finger, Krishna has lifted Govardhan Hill for 7 days and 7 nights. 7 days and 7 nights. All his talk is over. And after that, he opened his eyes. Oh my God, what I have done it? Just because of my anger, just because prove my supremacy, I offended Krishna, Supreme Personality awarded. He came personally and he surrendered. He is the king of Devi Devatas. And before that also one more incident happened. And this is called Brahma Vimohan Leela. When Krishna started performing these Leelas in Rajabhumi, then at that time Brahma is called Garbhodakshaya. From Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Brahma has come. We know that from the lotus flower, Brahma has come. Have you ever seen this picture?
Yes, Prabhu.
From the lotus flower, Brahma has come. But frankly speaking, Brahma never saw Supreme Personality awarded. Then he had a desire to see Supreme Personality awarded. When, with this vehicle, when he landed in Rajabhumi, at that time, Krishna started playing with his friends. When he started playing with his friends, at that time, he took some curd rice from left hand, he's playing and he started eating with left hand. He looked at it and shocked. Oh my God, we are doing some sutras, like 1,000 names we are calling and we are offering Naivedya to God. Krishna is eating with left hand. Easy God. Like that he got down. And what he has done it, he allured the cows and calves by showing some grass, and the cows and calves disappeared. He hid it in one place. And all Gopibalas worried about these cows. And they went and asked him, Krishna, we could not find cows. He says, don't worry, I'll go and search cows and I'll come back. And Krishna went to see cows, and by the time he come back, there are no Gopabalas also. Brahma disappeared, these Gopabalas also. After that, Krishna could understand, Brahma wants to play game with me. And Brahma thought that, let me go for some time and I'll come back. Brahma, the time, going and coming back time is equivalent to 1 year at a year. During 1 year, Krishna has to go to his Vrindavan and he has to spend time with his family members, friends and everything, and he has to come back. Till that time, Krishna cannot send alone. 1 minute, Hare Krishna, 1 minute. Sorry, 10 minutes. Confirm. నేను లింక్ పంపిస్తాను, నాకు హరే కృష్ణ నాకు పెట్టు, నేను లింక్ పంపిస్తాను క్లాస్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ. నాకు తెలుసు ఇక్కడ లేదని తెలుసు నాకు. అరే హరే కృష్ణ, సారీ, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ మ్యూటెడ్. I think actually some guests has come from foreign country. Actually they are also devotee. They start talking to me actually, so kindly excuse me. I thought I'm in mute. Sorry for that. Coming back to the discussion, actually this Brahma want to test, and during 1 year Krishna expanded himself into Gopabalas. Krishna expanded himself into cows. Krishna expanded into calves and everything he expanded. And Brahma, after 1 year, he came back. He saw the scene and he was perplexed. He was in confusion. Hurry, what happened here? And he went and see the persons who hided him. Gopabalas, cows, calves, everything. And he went there and he coming here, went there and coming here. The person who wants to bewilder Krishna, he himself will be bewildered. How this has happened? I am the creator. There is no one who can create like this. Who created exactly like that? Generally, if I hide myself, for example, if I can dress myself like other person, if I go to other person home, when I talk, they will identify. Am I right or wrong?
100%.
Yes.
By voice we can.
Yeah, externally I may change myself, but internally I cannot convince them as their child or as their husband. I cannot convince them, but Krishna could do it. And Brahma was in bewildered. What I have done it? And Krishna, just to show him his supremacy, he came in front of him and started praying. he started praying, Ishvara Paramam Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda Sarvakarana Karana. Like that, he surrendered. We are sometimes thinking that, okay, Brahma is great, Shiva is great, like that, everyone is great, like that, we are thinking that. But for all the Devi Devatas, head is Indra. Indra started praising Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, if you look at Brahma, who is the creator of this 14th planetary system, he is saying that Ishvara Paramam Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Krishna. Okay, Ishvara Paramam Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karana. Okay, started praying to Krishna. Okay, I am only, okay, creator of this only 14 planetary system, but you are the Sarvakarana Karana of the all the universes. Then he surrendered it. Okay, there is nothing wrong in it. Krishna gives you faith. If you want to go and try your best, you can go try your best. Okay, if you want to, many people are there, they will worship the ghosts also. Krishna gives that intelligence. Okay, you want to try, just go and try. Whatever best you want to try, go and try and come back. Okay, after that, for example, if you go and ask Vigneshwara to remove obstacles, okay, Vigneshwara will remove obstacles, but that power is given by Krishna to him. If you read Krishna book, if you read Srimad Bhagavatam, you will come to know many times Bhasmasura, when Lord Shiva has given some boon for him, okay, that to whomever I put hand, he should burn into ashes. This was sanctioned by Lord Shiva. After that, he wanted to test Shiva itself. Then he was running. Then he prayed to Krishna. Then Vishnumurti appeared in front of him and he did some something so that he will die himself. He's told, actually, you like in a word jugglery, he diverted him and he made him to die himself. This is the importance of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahma, actually, Hiranyakashipu prayed to Brahma. Okay, I don't want to die. He said, I am also, at one day I have to leave this body. What to speak? You are asking to give a boon of Chiranjeeva. I cannot give because it is beyond my range. Then he asked a boon that I should not die day, I should not die in night, I should not die outside, I should not die inside. Okay, no weapon should be killed. Okay, I should not kill by animal, I should not kill by man. Like that, he choose everything. But Krishna has taken Narasimha form, which is out of his imagination, out of box. We'll sometimes say, no, okay, Prabhu, I prepared for exam, but it was out of the box. It has come. I could not answer it. Like that, we will say, okay, Krishna is out of the box. Krishna will come as his desire, as he desire, and he will come and he will kill the miscreants. This is the supremacy of Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, coming to our last part, which we are discussing it. I'll share the slide and we'll discuss it. This is about demigods. Actually, nothing but Devi Devatas. Can anyone read this? Please raise your hand and try to read. Yes, Radha Sharma Mataji, please read.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires surrender unto demigods and follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own natures. Bhagavad Gita 7.20. Why lots of desire, less intelligence?
Okay. Please read that also. I'll share.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why lots of desire, and the second one is less intelligent. The result will be first one limited temporary result, and the second one is to go to plans of demigod.
Planets of demigods. Thank you, Mataji. Actually, Krishna is saying that what will happen to the person who surrendered to Devi Devatas? Okay, with lot of desires, if you go and ask Lakshmi Devi will sanction you. If you go and ask Vigneshwara to remove obstacles, he will remove you. Okay, this desire. But Krishna is saying less intelligent people will go there. Why? What will happen to the results? Krishna is saying that that result is temporary result. You saw Hiranyakashipu. He has done tapasya for 10,000 celestial years, not our normal years, 10,000 celestial years. That is more than our earthly years. But he enjoyed it only for 5 years because that result is temporary. You may think that, Prabhu, I will go to Swargaloka and I will enjoy it. Krishna in coming chapters, he will say, Brahma Bhuvanar Loka Punaravartuna Arjuna Mamupetyetu Kaunteya Punar Janmana Vidyate. If you go to Swargaloka also, When you enter into Sargaloka, okay, they will welcome you with garland. They will place you on garland. That garland, okay, is some divine garland. It will not fade away easily. Whatever pious credits you have, that much time you will stay. Okay, after that garland, when it started fading, you will fall from there again. Again, you have to take birth. Okay, if you do good, you'll go to Svargaloka. If you do bad, you'll go to lower planetary system. You will suffer there. Again, you have to take birth. Again, you have to take birth. Krishna is saying that because of this less intelligence, many people go here and there. They will try their best. Okay, after that, they will come back to me. And Krishna is not only saying that, Krishna is saying that, okay, I am never manifested to the foolish and unintelligent men. Okay, and Krishna is saying, for them I covered by my internal potency, and therefore they do not know I am unborn and infallible. Krishna never burns. Krishna, he takes his body by his own will. We have recently taken example, Prime Minister visiting to jail. Okay, Prime Minister goes to jail not by doing crime. He will go according to his wish. He will go and he will come out of the jail according to his wish. But we cannot do like that. If a person done crime, if he entered to the jail, after completing of the period only, he can come out. This should be understood by the intelligent person. But unintelligent and foolish person, they cannot understand these things. And they don't surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, men of small intelligence actually will go and here and there, and they will be happy with these temporary results. But okay, if you go to Devi Devatas also, okay, they are getting whatever you are desiring, they are sanctioning you by the Supreme Personality of Godhead only. I'll give you simple example so that you can understand it. For example, for country, there is a Prime Minister. There are ministers also, there are MLAs, there are MLC, there are different bodies are there. Okay, ultimate is Prime Minister of India. Whatever he sanctions, that you will get it. For example, many people, like especially those who are illiterate, okay, some persons will go and give check. Actually, this Prime Minister check has given. They will say, oh my God, you are God. Okay, you brought some check for us. You have started giving some money for us. You are God. Like that, if I say to that person, is he real God?
No, Prabhuji, no.
No, Prabhuji.
Whatever benefits he is getting, it is sanctioned by the Prime Minister of India. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Whoever the ministers are there, who are working under him, they are working under the guidance of Prime Minister. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Does anyone who is giving, okay, does he giving from his own pocket or which is sanctioned by the government is giving?
Sanctioned by the
It's
government.
sanctioned by
and
the
that is our
government.
income tax.
But I'll say, for example, Prabhu, I wrote a letter to what do you call collector. I wrote a letter to collector to issue these items. Okay, he issued it. He is ultimate. If I say, he is the ultimate authority or above him some more authority is there?
Above him, some more authorities.
Some more authority is there. If you go and ask any Deva Devatas also, they will sanction you, but by the will of Supreme Personality of Godhead. By the will of Supreme Personality of Godhead. You may, after hearing these lectures, you may say that, Prabhu, we don't want to worship. You mean to say that we should not worship Devi Devatas? No, we have to worship Devi Devatas, but with the right intentions we have to worship. With the right intentions, knowing that the supremacy of Supreme Personality of Godhead. For example, on a stage, Prime Minister is there, ministers are there, MLAs are there, some collectors are there, some ward members are there, some what do you call corporate is there. But you know only corporator. I gave you only one garland to go and put to the respectable person on the stage. If you started searching for a corporator and you go and put a garland on a corporator, will he feel happy? Out of in front of Prime Minister also you garlanded me like that. Will he be happy?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
What are you doing? Okay, in front of Supreme Personality of Godhead, means in front of Prime Minister, you garlanded me. You garland him like that. He himself direct you. If you go and worship Devi Devatas, asking for Krishna Bhakti, then they will definitely sanction you Krishna Bhakti, and you will go in the right direction. These Devi Devatas also help you, but only thing is with the motive, like with some small desires, we'll go to them, and if get fulfilled, we will be happy, and we will say that we will call them as supreme authority, like that we will call it. And Krishna is saying that I cannot manifest to the foolish and intelligent persons. Krishna is saying that, oh Arjuna, Supreme Personality of Godhead is saying, I know everything that has happened in the past. that is happening in the present, that will happen in the future also. Okay, I also know all the living entities, but me, no one knows. Krishna is saying this. Okay, O conqueror of foe means enemies. The living entities means they are taken birth in delusion, bewildered by dualities, arisen by desire and hate. Person who acted piously in previous life and in this life also, whose sins are all completely eradicated and free from the dualism of delusion, and they engage themselves in my service with determination. That's the reason I told you are very fortunate. You are coming and attending these sessions means you are very fortunate. Otherwise, you cannot attend these sessions. And Krishna is saying, intelligent person who are devouring for liberation from old age, death, they saying, Krishna is saying that they take refuge in me in devotional services. They actually, okay, they attain this transcendental position, okay, after leaving their body. Those who are in full consciousness of me, who knows me as the Supreme Lord, to be the governing principle of material manifestation of demigods, all the methods of sacrifice can understand me and know me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even at the time of death, they can remember me. Krishna is giving a conclusion words in this chapter at 30th sloka. Okay, very intelligent person only come and take shelter in me. Krishna is saying that. Now you tell me, you are fortunate or not?
Yes.
Fortunate.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Generally, I like
Definitely and pakka fortunate.
I like to end the class with a small story. It has happened live, not that it has happened way back, okay, in different yugas it has happened. No, I'm talking about recent history during Goswami's time. One time, he is a great devotee of Shiva. He is a great devotee of Shiva. He started worshipping Shiva. And Shiva is like Bola Shankara. He will be easily like convinced with your devotion. And he came in front of me and he asked, whatever you want, you ask. Then he said, actually, I'm not prepared that you will come so early. I did not prepare to ask you anything. Then he said, what is best for me, you please sanction. What is best you think, you please give it to me. He said, best thing if you want, you go to Sanatana Goswami. There is a disciple, great disciple of Krishna. There is a Sanatana Goswami. You go and ask him. He will give you. And this person started searching. He went to Vrindavan. He started asking everyone, where is Sanatana Goswami? Where is Sanatana Goswami? Everyone knows in Vrindavan. Okay, he's like a father of Vrindavan at that time. He said everyone guided him. And after a long journey, he started, came to in front of Sanatana Goswami. He told everything. Actually, he started praying to Lord Shiva. As for a best thing, actually, Lord Shiva told me that you have a best thing, you please sanction. He said, I don't have any best thing which you are desiring for. What are you desiring for? I don't know. Okay, Lord Shiva told me, you please give me. Then he said, okay, actually there is a dustbin. Inside the dustbin, there is a stone. Okay, that is called touchstone. We call it as Chintamani. Okay, there is a touchstone. You please take and you go away from this place. Okay, wherever you touch, that will turn into gold. That is the importance of this touchstone. You take this and you go away from here. I took the stone and started walking very happily. Oh, I got the greatest thing. I got the greatest item. Like that he was thinking. And when he was going, he was thinking that if it is the best thing, why Sanatana Goswami kept this in the dustbin? Generally, do you keep any best item in the dustbin?
No, Prabhuji.
Or waste item in the dustbin?
Waste item in dustbin.
Waste item in the dustbin. And he was thinking, this might be not a best item, because why will put it in the dustbin? He got this relation and he came back and he told, actually you are not given the best thing to me. He said, how do you know? If it is a best thing, why you will throw this in a dustbin? He said, actually best thing which you are desiring, it's very difficult to get it. You have to be very sincere, dedicated, with faith you have to practice it, then only I can give you. He said, whatever you say I will do it, but I want the best thing. He said, throw this Chintamani in the dustbin, go to the Ganges, take bath and come to me. Like that he said. After throwing this Chintamani, he went and took bath in Ganges. He came back and after that he has given the mantra called Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. has given this Hare Krishna mantra. Actually, many people, they don't believe the importance of this mantra. That's the reason every day I'm asking you to recite at least 11 times. But from today, most auspicious day, Varalakshmi Vratam, okay, I request you to, from this day, if you have not started, I request you to please chant one round of chanting. Means 1 round of chanting means 1 or 8 times of chanting this Hare Krishna mantra. This is called Divya Chintamani. Okay, divine mantra which has given by Supreme Personality of Godhead to us, so that just by chanting this, we can liberate from this material world. Okay, one time it has so happened, after getting the mantra diksha also, he was not happy because he was thinking that after diksha I may get some mantra which never had by anyone. Like that he was thinking. And he went and asked to Guru, well, actually after diksha I was expecting some unique mantra which no one knows, but this mantra knows to everyone. You are given this mantra, does it work? Like that he started saying. He said, okay, I'll give you one same Chintamani to you, and go and ask anyone what you will give it to me or what you will do with this. Okay, go and ask anyone. Like that he said. He went and asked to the person, washerman. Okay, if I give you, what you will do? It looks very nice. I will wash the cloth, like this. And he went and asked one rickshaw fellow who is driving the rickshaw. Okay, if I give you the stone, what you will do? He said, I'll rub my back. Sometimes I'm feeling itchy. This looks very sharp at the bottom. I'll rub my back, like that, he said. And he asked many people has given different answer. They don't know the value of it. That's the reason they are using it for different purposes. He came back and told the same thing to Guru. Actually, they don't know the value of these things. They're using this like a small item. Some person is saying that I will wash clothes. Some person is saying that I'll scratch my back, like that they are saying. They don't know the value of these things. Actually, they do not deserve to take the stone, I think, like that he said. He said the same thing. This mantra is so powerful, they don't believe in this. Even though they chant, they don't believe in this. You believe in this mantra, you practice it, definitely you will go back home, back to God. Like that it is said by Sanatana Goswami. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining today's session. As I told you, I request all the devotees, please chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra for 11 times. After that, if any questions are there, I'll take up. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
I request all the devotees, please stay for 1 more minute. As I promise you, I'll tell you about this Varalakshmi Vratam, importance of Varalakshmi Vratam. Actually, we have Gauranga Prabhu also. We'll ask him and we will try to know more about this chapter. At the same time, we will try to learn more about this Varalakshmi Vratam also for 2-3 minutes from Gauranga Prabhu also. And before that, I'll tell you the importance of this Varalakshmi Vratam. Many people, okay, on Varalakshmi Vratam, they will worship only Lakshmi. But I'll give you formula. Lakshmi Devi will not be pleased. For example, I invited Harshini Mataji and her mother Anuradha Mataji to my home. And I told Mataji, Harshini Mataji, you only come. Let your mother be outside. Will you be happy, Mataji? Harshini Mataji?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, I'll give you all the things, Mataji, but let your mother be outside. You only come. Will you be happy?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, Lakshmi Devi is doing Pada Sevana for Vishnu Murthy. Daily Pada Sevana. If you call only Lakshmi, Lakshmi Devi will not be pleased. If you call Lakshmi Narayana, then Lakshmi Devi will be very pleased by your activity. Okay, if you want to please Lakshmi Devi, you have to please Narayana. If you want to please Narayana, you have to please your a pure devotee. That's the reason on Varalakshmi Vratam we will invite devotees to home, because we don't know in all the devotees, those who are coming to home, there might be any pure devotee, one devotee. If they come, our life becomes successful. That's the reason on Varalakshmi Vratam we will do puja to Lakshmi Narayana. I'm very fortunate. Today I went to Gangadhar Prabhu home. Okay, they perform this Lakshmi Narayana puja, and after that they perform this Varalakshmi Vratam also, and they given some for eating prasadam. You have to go to Gangadhar Prabhu. Okay, they made so many items. I could not finish all the items. I took little. I brought parcel here. I told to Gangadhar Prabhu that like I'm a short, finding short of time. I'll go home and I have it. I will have it. Gangadhar Prabhu had it. Prabhu, thank you so much for your wonderful prasadam. I request you to please enlighten with your valuable mouth prasadam also, with your valuable words to all our devotees. I request all the devotees
Thank you,
here from
Prabhuji.
Gangadhar
Thank
Prabhu.
you.
After that, if any questions are there, I'll take up. Yes, we have Gangadhar Prabhu. Very fortunate to have you here.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam to all.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat pranam. So thank you all for joining this session. So Prabhu has given a big picture of me, but I don't deserve to get glorified by him. So because this pure devotees, they don't take any glorification on them. So they always glorify others. They always say that this person is great, that person is great, like that. So it's their greatness, it's their what we say, humbleness, that they value everybody. So yes, today was a auspicious day. So the second Friday of the Shravan Mass, which is celebrated as the Varalakshmi Vratam. So we had a good puja at our home. So we invited few devotees. Thank you for coming and blessing us. So today, so yesterday and today, both the days, there was only, the talk was only regarding one chapter, that is 7th chapter, which is called as the absolute knowledge, which is in Sanskrit, it's called as Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So Krishna in the beginning of this chapter says that if you understand the knowledge of this chapter, there is nothing that you have to understand. I mean, there is nothing more than that you have to understand about this spirituality. That's what Krishna describes about this chapter. Yes, it is. It has such a strength of knowledge in this chapter. So you can see that Krishna, how he narrates different types of devotees, like Chaturvida Bhajante Mam Jana Sudurjana Arjuna Artho Jignasararthati Jnani Chavartarshava Tesham Jnani Nityogita. So he says, there are 4 types of devotees, 4 kinds of devotees who approach me. Out of them, whom he likes, he explains in this chapter. Okay, and that person who sees the supreme person in everybody and everywhere, so that is the person whom Krishna likes to love. Okay, so that person, finding that person is very rare, and situating upon that knowledge is also very rare. After many births, one person will get a chance to understand that knowledge, that Vasudeva is the supreme and devoting to him is the supreme. And in this chapter, this chapter gives a very what I can say. So very deep understanding about how loyal and how liberal, secular is the Sanatandharma. Okay, so you can see, we have many faiths in the in this world. However, every faith, they only insist to follow their belief system only. Though they have different things, but they insist to follow their belief system only. However, the greatness of Sanatan Dharma, which is being awarded to us by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, here in this chapter you can see Krishna says that yo yo yam yam tamam bhaktam shraddha yachitam chite tasya tasya chalam shritam tam eva vidamiham satya shraddha yayittas tasya aradhanante labante cha tata kaman maiva vidan hitan. He says, those who want to worship different, those who want to follow different faiths or worships, different gods. No, they are okay. It's okay to worship. However, they have to understand that whatever they worship or desire to get from that particular faith, that is been awarded by me. That's what Krishna says. So he doesn't insist anybody to follow him, but he gives a chance. He suggests, he gives an information that this is what I am. If you want, you follow me. If you don't want, it's up to you. You can choose. However, one thing that you understand is that everything comes from me. So in the previous chapters, we heard um, Bhoktara Megadapasam, all yajnas, the all sacrifices are being meant for the Lord Himself itself, and understanding that, and we have understanding that fact will make us, liberated, or understanding that fact that the Lord is the friend of every living beings, though He's supreme, but He's friend of every being, every living entity. So understanding that fact will make us successful in this human life. Because that's what Lord teaches in previous chapters. And in this chapter, he giving chance. He is giving he is giving value to the individual feelings. Okay, see, in Sanatandharma, there are many kind of parampara sampradayas. Okay, the cultures, cults, we say. However, the idea of Sanatana Dharma is to give importance to the individual feeling. It's not that one has to follow this. One has to. It's not mandate that one has to follow this like that. It's a supreme knowledge which is shared to us. We have to make ourselves to follow what is the greatest thing to make ourselves our life successful. What is the greatest faith that makes us to associate with God? That we need to understand and we have to follow. So in choosing that, the choice is given to us only. So that is the greatness of Sanatana Dharma, whereas we don't find this kind of choice kind of thing in other faiths. Okay? So here Krishna, though he says that I know future, past, present, everything, but still I give chance to you. However, you have to understand that everything comes from me, everything is awarded by me. Those who worship me, they come to me. Those who worship different things, they go to them. Like that, he clearly clarifies what happens to the people who doesn't worship, what happens to the people who worship him, like that. And he has no problem. He has nothing to do with that. It's up to us whether we choose or whether we lose. Okay. So that's what Krishna wants to convey in this chapter. It's a wonderful chapter, and going forward, you will understand. And the other thing, other important thing is that he cannot deny any other what I can say, any expansion, any god. Like we were talking about different Devi Devata worships. Okay, he cannot. All of them are of course authentic worships by Vedic. Whatever Vedic system approves, that we follow, that we value. However, Krishna, in going in the future chapters, you will also understand that how all he is expanded into, what are his expansions. Then you will get more clarity, like why he is so secular, why he is secularly talking about. So I really like this chapter very much, and very informative, very knowledgeable chapter. So that's all I want to share about this chapter. I think Govardhan Prabhu has covered a lot about this chapter. So though it seems to be a small chapter, but it took 2 days because to convey the transparent message of this chapter, it requires time, because people may interpret and say that God is partial. He doesn't allow that. He doesn't allow this. No, that's not. He doesn't want to be partial. He want to be impartial, and he want to give choice to the individual. That's what he want to convey here in this chapter. So thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for giving me a chance to share my ideas on this chapter. Hope Govardhan Prabhu has walked you through a lot about this chapter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. It's a really enlightening session with your valuable words. Actually, Prabhu daily will recite 700 slokas, and when he not getting time nowadays, he is reciting 9 chapters of the slokas. Prabhu has a much understanding than me. That's the reason I asked Prabhu to summarize the things. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for very good insights from your side. Prabhu Bhava is like no one should miss the jewel of this chapter. That is his Prabhu intention. Thank you so much, Prabhu. And Prabhu also before to this class, I went to his home, and Prabhu has suggested some input also. Very much thankful for that. Thank you so much, Prabhu. If you have any doubts, you can please ask me now. Sorry, it's late today. It's little late today. Yes, Anita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, my first question is regarding demigods, they should be satisfied. Kada. So in that case, sacrificing of animals is not that much interest. As a devotee, I can't do that part. And as we are having so many, so many my uncle, aunts, all these, they are all having their own gods. They all want these animal sacrifices, but I don't want to go there. And how should I face?
Very
How
nice
will we
question,
define
Mataji.
it?
Very nice question you asked. But in coming chapters, I request you to wait for little more time. Okay, we are not yet completed. We are in a half part. Okay, about other things we should know when we are discussing about this topic. I request you to wait for some more time, Mataji. After that, definitely I answer.
Okay, Prabhuji. And another one question is, who is the first demigod of Lord Krishna? I mean, servant of Lord Krishna.
Regarding this, we have an elaborate subject is there, Mataji. Elaborate subject like universe. Krishna explained about his universe, Vishwarup. Before that, there is so much. Mataji. Okay, just to in a short answer, I'd like to tell you. First, Devi Devatas we can call it as apart from Balram and expansions of Vishnu. Apart from that, first Devi Devatas comes under Shiva and Brahma. Mataji.
So
okay, we call it as Vaishnavanam Yadoshambu. In Vaishnavas, Param Vaishnavanam Yadoshambu first.
So Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Srinidhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, who is the best devotee of Krishna from demigods?
I already answered, Mataji. Vaishnavanam Yadosham. First is Lord Shiva.
Prabhuji, one more question. Why Krishna is white color in iskcon habits?
Actually, if you look at Avtaras Mataji, if you read in Srimad Bhagavatam, there are different colors are there. Okay, it depends on devotees' reciprocation. Some devotees like bluish, some will like white. It's all about reciprocation. Okay, Krishna actually color we don't have in material world. Mataji. Original color we don't have in material world. You can imagine color of Krishna. Okay, it's like cloud blue color is there. No, it's like that. We don't have any exact form of that. But based on devotees' reciprocation, some make with some whatever available resources we have, we try to make with that. We have white marble and black marble. With that, we will make the deity and we will do prana pratishtha. Means we will ask like Krishna to come and reside in that. Like that, we will pray.
Prabhuji, my actual question is each and every day, anyone who is nearby me most of the time, if anyone will ask me every day, why are you doing Krishna consciousness? In any path you go, like if you worship Krishna, if you worship Lord Shiva, or if you worship Muslim, that is Jesus Christ, all are equal, all are if we worship all these deities also, you will get liberation, you will go to heaven. And one more person asked me, Quran and Bible have more knowledge than Bhagavad Gita without even reading Bhagavad Gita.
Very, very nice question, Mataji. I'll try to answer your first question. Actually, they are saying that all paths to reach same destination. Okay, what is the need of worshipping only Krishna? This is their question. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. You ask simple question to them, Mataji. Does all train reach to Delhi? India, there are so many trains are there. Does all train reach to Delhi?
No, Prabhuji.
No. Okay, if I want to board a train from Secunderabad, I have to see only 3-4 trains go to Delhi from Secunderabad. I have to board that train only. But from Secunderabad, there are hundreds of trains which will go to other parts of the country also. Okay, means it's clearly all paths does not reach to same destination. To answer them, ask them to read Bhagavad Gita. This first question. And second question you asked is, you already answered for that. You're asking that, Prabhu, if someone came and asked me that Bible has more knowledge, Quran has more knowledge. Okay, in Bible and Quran, nowhere, okay, like Jesus never said, I am God. Through me, you will reach God, he said. But in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, I am the God. I am the God, Supreme Personality. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. You tell him and ask them to read it. If they don't believe, ask them to read it.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hope I answered your questions.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Prabhuji, one more question I forgot about it.
Yes.
We wash our hand, we kill the microbes in it. Is it a sin?
Sorry?
When we wash our hands with soaps, we kill the microorganisms. Are microorganisms also considered as soul in the body?
Okay, very good question you asked, Mataji. Actually, there is a lifespan for every living being. Okay, sometimes when you're talking also, some insects will die. Okay, their lifespan is very less. Okay, actually regarding this, we have to come across some more philosophy. At that time, I'll try to explain, Mataji, about these things. Okay, we have many doubts about Prakriti and other things like what to do. Okay, Krishna says what are the things to be eaten, what are the things not to be eat, like prohibited things. Krishna explained it. In coming chapters, we will come to know about it, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. But wonderful thoughts you are having, Mataji. Very rare questions, I can say. But at this age, you are asking such a questions. You are showing some concern about that small insects also. Very appreciable. Thank you so much.
While reading the books and scriptures only, my thoughts stick from one topic to another topic. Like that, I forgot the matter only.
There is a sloka Gauranga always says, okay, one-pointed concentration is very important. What happens is when I'm reading, I'll get some doubt. In this, I'm reading, I'm getting another doubt. Okay, it happens that you want to reach destination, but you will reach somewhere else because of so many thoughts. Believe in one scripture and with full faith, try to read it, then definitely you'll reach destination.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Puja Mataji.
Prabhuji, my question same. Did you get the answer to like what is Satya Yuga and Dwapar Yuga and Treta Yuga are? What entities are?
I did not get you. Can you please repeat your question?
Prabhuji, once I asked you the question, Prabhuji, what is Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Treta Yuga?
Yeah.
And Kali Yuga is obviously we know he is the demon. Now, what about Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, and Dwapar Yuga? What?
Okay. Okay. I request you to park for little more time, Mataji. Definitely, we will answer your question. Not yet come. We are not yet come to the topic.
So, when approximately till when we can find out from it?
We have to come across 13th, 14th chapter, I think, Mataji, and definitely I'll try to answer your question.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions? Yes, Anita Mother, you have another question?
Yes, Prabhuji, I have two more questions. One question is regarding, as you told that Krishna is our father. I never heard this sentence from anywhere else. Thanks to you, Prabhuji. Very, very thanks to you. Because of you, I heard the word, He is my father. He is my forefather, father, and as my own father. And the next question is regarding the planetary system, you have showed one script, no, Prabhuji, not script,
Screen.
screen. In that, Durga Devi is also there. Durga Devi means Maya Devi, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
Then this Maya Devi, when we chant, it won't interrupt in between. When we chant, when we stop chanting, it comes again. How to consider the Durga Devi as a god or Maya Devi as a god? To whom we should consider? To frame like in Dashera celebrations, we celebrate it as Durga Devi, or Deepavali, like that. I am having a doubt.
Okay. If I could understand your question, Mataji, just listen whether I could understand in this way rightly or wrong. You please listen. Okay, you're asking your question. Okay, in the slide which I have shared with you about one universe, in that Durga Devi is also there. Okay, how to treat her. Okay, as you said, it's Maya. Okay, how to treat with her. When I'm chanting, I don't get any abstractions from her. But with if I don't chant, I'll get abstractions from Maya Devi. And we have started worshipping Durga Devi also on some occasions. How to understand this? Am I right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Very good question you asked, Mataji. Coming back to your question, actually, okay, for example, when a nation is created, at the time jail is also created. Am I right?
Right.
When one universe is created, especially material universe in charge is Durga Devi. Material universe in charge is Durga Devi. Okay, Durga Devi is like jail superintendent. You can don't go outside and tell them that just to understand you. I'm giving this example. Okay, and if you want to try to go out of the jail, then jailer will punish you. Similarly, okay, Durga with the help of trident, she will punish you. Okay, to stay in this world. Durga Devi job is you should stay in this world unless and until you purify yourself. Otherwise, you cannot go out of this world. Okay, this is the job of Durga Devi. She does her work very nicely. Okay, if Durga Devi wants to allure you, she will allure you. If Durga Devi wants to abstract you, she will come and abstract you. Okay, every time Durga Devi will come and test you. Actually, she is helping us only. She is helping us. You may ask me how Durga Devi is helping. You are saying that it's Maya. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, generally for getting seat in IIT, getting a collector job, we have to come across so many exams. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, you are saying that, Prabhu, I want to get the post of IAS collector, but exams are there. Otherwise, I don't like the exam. Remove this exam. I'm interested to do the. Okay, will government sanction you the job?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, unless you complete all these exams, then only we will allow to take that post. Similarly, Durga Devi is also like that. Okay, she will test you always whether you are sincerely practicing or not. If you are sincerely practicing or not, if you are sincerely practicing, then she will elevate you. Will help you to elevate you after surrendering to Supreme Personality of Godhead, not to Durga Devi. I have given you example.
This is what I wanted.
I gave you example. For example, if dog, when you friend to friend's home, if dog is chasing you, are 2-3 options. One is run away. Second one is beat the dog, or else surrender to the dog. Okay, or else surrender to the friend. Which one is wise advice?
Surrender to the
friend. Call him.
Friend. Call him.
Okay. If you surrender to dog, dog will keep quiet.
No problem.
No. If you pray Durga Devi also, Durga Devi has to do his duty. Her duty is to, okay, you know what is a duty. She will do her duty. If you pray, if you don't pray, she will do her duty perfectly. Unless and until you surrender to Krishna.
Prabhuji, I have another doubt. Like I am in kitchen or somewhere else or whatever, wherever I am always chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. While doing also, I am chanting. At that
Okay.
time, Maya will not come.
Okay.
At that time, Maya will never enter. Even in hospital stay also, I will be very happy. But coming to house, this Maya is entering, Prabhuji.
Actually, frankly speaking, Mataji, we are not, Maya is not catching us. We are catching them.
Oh.
We are catching. You leave it. When you are in hospital, when you are doing kitchen, we are leaving Maya. Maya will not touch you. Okay. When you come home, we are thinking about Maya. Means you are catching Maya. Maya is in different
So
forms.
to forget Maya, what tips are there, Prabhuji?
Think about
Surrender
Krishna.
to
That's
Krishna.
it. Think about
Ante
only
na?
Krishna. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you very, very. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Swapna Mataji, if I'm not wrong, Likit, it is named it as Likit. Swapna Mataji, am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, you can
Hare
ask.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Actually, Prabhuji, I'm in Krishna conscious past 1 year. As I already discussed with you in temple, past 10 years I'm going to temple and all, like iskcon Sangeet. And past 1 year, though, I'm really very serious with chanting and all, 16 rounds, etc. And in actually at home, earlier, I used to worship Durga Mata.
Okay.
Durga Mata. Nowadays, like after serious Krishna conscious, attending classes in ISKCON habits and all, to be frank, I'm unable to concentrate on any other demigods, Prabhuji. Like
Okay.
I'm just worshipping Krishna and offering prasadam to Krishna.
Okay.
Whatever I'm having, I'm accepting as a prasadam only. And I'm unable to focus on any other god, seriously.
Okay. What are your
Whenever
question?
whenever I'm feeling to go to temple, directly I'm going to habits and coming. Beside our home only, I'm having like a Durga Mata temple and all. I'm not going to the temple, like I'm not feeling to go. What
Okay.
might have been like is that right or wrong? I'm not understanding.
Okay.
Sometimes
Okay.
I'm just feeling inconvenience, like why I'm
Okay.
doing like this, why I'm unable to
Okay.
focus on other gods.
Okay, got it, Mataji. Actually, your question is before coming to Krishna consciousness, you used to worship Durga Devi. Now,
Yes.
after getting attached to Krishna, you're not giving the time to Durga Devi and other Devi Devatas. Your question is, okay, I'm feeling little uneasy by not doing that. Is it right or wrong? Am I right, Mataji?
Exactly, Prabhuji.
Okay. And coming to your answer, Mataji, when you're pouring water to the roots, okay, do you need to worry about pouring the water to stem, leaves? Do you have to worry about that?
No, Prabhuji. When I'm watering to roots, it's okay.
Yeah. Similarly, if you start worshipping to Krishna, then don't worry, Mataji. All Devi Devatas will be happy.
Okay, Prabhuji.
They'll be very happy. But only thing, we should not disrespect them. Okay?
Means how? Like how should I treat? Like
okay, for example, if near Durga Devi temple is coming, you have to worship. Okay, this is a Shakti of Krishna only. Pray and come. That's it.
okay. Okay. Like earlier, I used to observe this 9-day fasting of Navratri and all.
No, don't worry about these things, Mother. Don't worry about it. Krishna will
So
take care.
now, this time I'm feeling that. Okay.
No, don't worry about this. I'm saying, you pouring water to the roots. Okay? It will go to every part of the tree. Similarly, when you're worshipping Krishna, don't worry about it.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Srinidhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Many people have some misconceptions. On those misconceptions, they will join their own conceptions and say myths about Radha Krishna, like they are just lovers. What is there in them? how to answer them.
Okay, actually, Krishna, if you read, I told you about that point also in today's session. Okay, based on their desire, Krishna is giving that faith. Okay, you go and do whatever you want. Okay, you think that, okay, because of Krishna sanction, they are doing it, but I pray to Krishna, they will come in a right platform. Like that, you pray for them. That's it. Don't argue much with them.
Prabhuji, many times I have answered them, but they say, "Eh, you do your work."
They don't listen much. That's the reason I told you, don't answer them. Just pray for them. You listen, okay, this is your understanding, okay, and come back. You read, if possible, you read. Okay, don't listen to me. You read. Okay, you read correctly. Like that, you come back. That's it. Just poke them and come back.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining today's session. If you have any further questions, you can ask me, or else we'll end the session here. Actually, 3-4 Matajis not joined in today's session, I think, if I'm not wrong. What majority attendance, and I expect that they will also see the recordings. Yes, Anatya Mataji, you have further questions?
Yes, Prabhuji, I have another one question. Day before yesterday, I visited Vemlavada, which is called a Dakshina Kashi. There I was searching for my matching, like what will be the today's matching, like reciprocation, like that. Think like that, reciprocation, or like that. So I saw a deity of Lord Krishna. Deity of Lord Krishna. So there, the flute is not there in the Lord Krishna's hands, and there is no Nimali Pincham, we say no,
Okay.
that is
Peacock
not
feather.
there. A peacock feather, that is not there. I was when I see such deities like that, I get very sad, Prabhuji. Because
Your question, Mataji?
my question is how to overcome this one.
Okay.
There
Okay.
is a lock. There is
Okay.
a lock surrounding.
Okay. If I could understand your question, you're saying that if I see some deities in the like Krishna form deities outside,
Not Krishna form, not Krishna form, Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Wherever I go, only Krishna.
Okay.
I'm asking only
Okay.
Krishna.
Your question is if I go and see some Krishna deity somewhere, if they don't place the things properly, like Krishna flute and feather, okay, how can I understand this? Then how to handle that situation? How I can understand? I'm feeling bad about that. What to do? Am I right?
And yes, and they are not doing prayers at also.
Okay. Okay. Actually, there is a saying in English, and when you go to airport also, this announcements will come to you. Okay, before you save others, you save yourself. Okay. Okay. Before you teach others, first we need to be perfect. Then only we can teach others in a right way. Okay. First, you practice your spirituality very strongly, Mataji, and by your actions, they will learn many things. Okay. Many times when we go and teach them, they don't listen. You Sri, our Mataji was trying to explain to them, they're not listening. Okay, chal chal say like that they will say because they don't know about you. Okay, first you practice spirituality very nicely. Okay, when they come across a sincere devotee, then definitely they will listen. They did not get much like transformation in their heart. They could receive whatever you are saying, even though it is good. Okay, just pray to Krishna. Krishna, okay, I'm feeling little bad by seeing this type of deities that he are not doing properly. I pray that some intelligence should get to this person so that they will pray. It happened with Srila Prabhupada also when he started spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world. You don't have proper persons to worship like deities of Krishna, Radha and Krishna. Then he prayed to them, Krishna, okay, they don't know how to worship. Please accept what they are doing. Because sincere soul is saying it. Then Krishna accepted it. But after some days, they got transformed. He prayed for them also. Krishna, please give some intelligence for them so that they will get transformed and they will treat you properly. Like that, you can also pray for them.
And another question, Prabhuji, like if we go to some other places, not in, I'm in Krishna conscious, I know that one, but if we go to another temples, like it may be Vemlavada or Kondagattu or Agraharam or whatever places we go, where we have seen Lord Krishna's deities like this. So, what is the future of that deity there? Who is going to take care of that one? I don't know anything about. Just
Okay.
as you said, I just prayed like that. I'm feeling bad, Prabhuji. Like that
What
I
to,
said.
okay, what to speak about these temples, Mataji? If you ask Ganga Prabhu, will tell you a lot of stories about other temples also. Okay, including Tirupati. It's one of the Divya Desha, including Tirupati
Yes.
also. At one time, okay, it was a forest, dense forest over there. When the people are not eligible to worship Supreme Personality of Godhead, then God will manifest Himself. He will not give darshan to others also. After some days, it will happen like that. When people are eligible, then God gives some intelligence for them. Then they started seeing the deity and they started worshipping them. Okay. Initially, don't worry about these things, Mataji. Okay. It's all Krishna mercy. If Krishna gives mercy for them, then they will worship. Not that Krishna need your worship. Okay. Sahasra Lakshmis are doing worshipping to Lord Vishnumurti. Okay. This is only 1/3 material world. 3/4 world worshipping Krishna. Okay, not that we have to worship. It's an opportunity for us to worship and we transform ourselves. Okay, if they're not getting any chance, then they're bad luck. We can pray for them. That's what I'm saying. We should not worry about Krishna. Okay.
And another question, Prabhuji, like as I said, if Lord Shiva is the main important deity in that particular place, then why should they keep that Krishna in that particular place?
Okay, actually,
like in our iskcon only we see only Krishna.
Okay. Actually, it depends on their intelligence, Mataji. Many people in my near home, near to my home, there is a temple. Okay, there all deities are there. I asked him why you place these deities. He said for Sunday one deity, Monday, Tuesday, like that. Their intelligence is like that. Every day I have to worship one deity. Their intelligence is like that. With their intelligence, they build the temple. But if you see real temples, okay, if there is a Vishnumurti, there will be always as a Kshetrapalaka, Lord Shiva will reside over there. Okay, if you go to any place, name any place, near the main Vishnu temple, there will be a Shiva temple. Because as Kshetrapalaka, I will protect the temple. These are the main temples like Divya Deshams, Chardham, Saptamoksha Kshetras. That is, as a part of that, we go for yatras. Okay. And other temples, I'm not saying they're not significant, but many people with some intentions, they built it. We don't know their intentions, with what intentions they built it. But actually, if you see main temples, it will be like that.
And another question, Prabhuji, like if we want to do Durga Puja or whatever the deity puja, first we should take permission from the Krishna, Lord Supreme Lord.
No, Mother, actually it reverse. We
reverse.
have to pray to Krishna, and if you are praying to any Deva Devatas, we should ask them that I should get the bhakti of Krishna.
Krishna. Okay, in that way.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji, so much, because
Thank
you
you,
have waited till this much of time and you have cleared my all doubts.
This is the only service that I'm doing it, Mataji. With some interest I'm doing it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy to see Sapan Prabhu, Puja Mataji, Harshini Mataji, Gangadhar Prabhu, Vasanta Mataji. I'm very happy, Mataji. Today you joined. Anisha Mataji, Anita Mataji. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I like to appreciate your efforts being till the end of the session, because you may think that other devotees asking question, what is your use for? But you think that there may be important question, it will be useful for me. With the intention, you're staying for a long time. I'm very much thankful for you all. Okay, thank you so much. See you all tomorrow evening, same time, 8 to 9. Okay, we'll try to complete by 9 or else 10-15 minutes here and there after that question and session. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo vacha pattana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.